Hello, inspired thinker, coming to you from YYJ, Victoria Airport. And I've got an article for you today, a really timely article about the topic of oversharing as a leader at work. And this is timely because it came up in a workshop I was delivering last week with a team, and we were doing Dare to Lead, and the participants were asking about vulnerability. And the myth that we often hold around vulnerability is that it's about sharing all the stuff, sharing all your things, all your feelings, all of the details of your story. And that can lead to an experience of overdone vulnerability, oversharing. If we think about the definition of vulnerability, it's about stepping into risk, uncertainty, and emotions may be exposed. So I want to just give you a quick example. I was facilitating a couple weeks ago in the Royal Roads Executive Coaching Program, which was an amazing opportunity, and it definitely stretched me into a new level. It stretched me to own my worthiness alongside colleagues that I have respected and adored and held on a pedestal for many years. And suddenly there I was alongside them. So there was vulnerability there for me. It felt risky. I was uncertain about how that was going to go, and I had lots of emotions present. And I didn't overshare around that. I acknowledged how I was feeling with the team by saying, you know, I'm feeling a bit uncertain. What would be helpful for me is to have some more information before we dive in. And when I was in front of the room with all of those amazing executive coaching students, I did acknowledge that I really wanted to lean on my slides as a crutch, because that made me feel more in control and more competent, and that I was practicing letting go of that need for control and over-leaning on slides, and instead leaned on storytelling. And so I acknowledged that to the group and said, I'm taking a vulnerable step here. I'm going to facilitate without slides, which are my safety net. So just letting you know, I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I didn't give those students a big backstory or overshare with those students that I was feeling perhaps unworthy or not fully prepared. I didn't overshare on my experience, but I did acknowledge, you know, a small level of vulnerability so that I could connect with them, so that they could relate to that experience of being vulnerable, being a little bit unprepared, and doing it anyway. So that's just a quick example. This article that's in the newsletter today from HBR has lots of good tips about how to navigate vulnerability, emotions as a leader without oversharing. So check it out. I think it's a very helpful, insightful article that will give you more examples, more practical tips on how to navigate this. We all have emotion. We're all human, and that's okay. And as leaders, we require some self-management, we require some boundaries, and we still want to show up as humans. So this is the dance we do. All right, wish me safe travels. I'm off to Saskatoon. Really excited to see the team there. We're doing courageous coaching for leaders. One of my favorite things is to bring coaching into organizations so that managers can lead like a coach. And we've got a virtual delivery of this program in June. If you want to lead like a coach, check it out. Would love to have you in that program. All right, have a great day. Check out the article below.